Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant and welcome back for more Let's Play Jet Force Gemini. In the last episode we finished up Juno's Mizar Palace run, and in today's we're going to be starting Vela's. Now you'll notice right off the bat that she starts off in the exact same area as Juno did, so we're going to get to run through the entire glass-plated floor area again with all the weak-ass drones that won't really stand a chance. However, we will be taking the back door, the side entrance, because Vela's a girl and the game doesn't like girls for some reason. Seems kind of strange. You'd think Mizar doesn't get too many chicks, and I haven't seen any female ant drones, but I guess he's gonna play hard to get. I mean, I'd imagine that Mizar is after Vela. I mean, if you've been... I assume he's just been standing in his pyramid waiting for us the entire time. So, I imagine he hasn't gotten laid in quite some time, and Vela's the first female anything that would be heading over here. But as you can see, Vela can swim underwater, and she gets to take this section. Now this area, quite possibly one of my favorite areas in the game, simply because it's so serene and peaceful. There isn't much of anything to do down here, believe it or not. I mean, I'm just going to try to remember what directions I'm supposed to go here. But there isn't even anybody to shoot. It's just quiet, peaceful, serene, and as much as I enjoy this section, it is underwater. Little fish! But there's not much to do, not much to worry about, not much to scream about, just swim around. Now, for some reason, Vela can breathe underwater without any trouble at all. Why? I don't have a clue. But she's really cool for that, and whenever she goes underwater, unless there's an enemy, like above water or something, shooting from the top, there isn't anything to worry about. I mean, even here, she's not in any danger. And there aren't any tribals down here either, and I could use the full health. Thank you very much, game. You could also hold down the manual targeting, the R button, to center the camera behind you. But that's really all there is to this area. It's just nice and quiet. You can hold the jump button to swim up higher. And if it looks like the bubbles are coming out of a weird area, don't worry, they're coming out of Vela's mouth. It just looks strange because she's swimming. And this is the part where I just lose my complete sense of direction. Did we come from this way? I don't think there's anything over there. I think I've gotten pretty much everything. I mean, if there's anything I missed, I guarantee it's only capacity upgrades. Nothing else of any importance is down here. And if I circle around for too long or realize I'm getting lost, I'll just speed up. Or I found the end immediately. Wow, I'm surprised I made it through so quickly. I'll list out anything that I skipped. Ah, it's so nice and convenient that I can just stick things at the bottom of the video if I forget them. But our tribals are all here, outside the water, which is really convenient for us because they'd probably drown if they were in there, so immediately after they spawned, they would probably die. Which would suck for them. I don't know how that works. But our remaining tribals are over here. And I believe on the opposite side is a capacity upgrade, or 2, or 3, or 10. Maybe there are 10. Mizar wouldn't be so nice to us. Actually, it's quite generous of Mizar to be giving us all of this stuff before we head in and blow his head off. Which I'm sure we're going to do, because we're the heroes! Well, that was quick. And of course, we wind up in the same main plaza that Juno ended his journey on. Except this time I don't remember which side we have to go to find Vela's door. So I hopefully ran over to the correct side. I don't remember where anybody's doors are. And this is Juno's. Which means I took the wrong way. I'm pretty sure that Lupus's is in between the two. But we will know for sure. Yep. guess we should always go right. I don't even remember what direction we went with Juno. But guess what happens when Vela runs through the door? The same thing that happened to Juno. And re-recording commentary for this segment over here. Now, this is where I started getting a little selfish and talking about how I was unhappy about how few views this game is getting, and you know, in all honesty, I am. I think that Jet Force Gemini is a very underrated shooter for the N64, and I don't think it gets as much love as it deserves. But this really isn't the place for me to bitch and moan about how few viewers I'm getting. In all honesty, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it does get on my nerves if only a tiny fraction of people who went out of their way to subscribe actually care about the videos that I watch, but in all honesty, as long as I enjoy what I'm doing, that's really all I care about. And I'm very happy that there is anybody out there that enjoys these videos. Hell, I didn't think there would be anybody when I first joined this site that would actually give a damn about anything I posted, so, I mean, any support that I get is a huge bonus. I still enjoy what I'm doing, but it does bother me a little bit when videos of games and things that I think deserve more credit than they get don't get the credit that they deserve. I'm not talking about me either. I don't think I deserve it, but some games do, and it just bothers me when they don't get that respect. And since this is probably a short video, I suppose we'll start off Lupus's Mizar Palace run. So let's get straight to it. Okay, let me take that back. I think it was a little too harsh. I mean, anybody who's watching this video probably doesn't... I mean, what I said before probably doesn't apply to you, because you guys are the hardcore fans that I'll never understand, because you do enjoy this stuff. But it just bothers me. I mean, this is something that I know a couple of my friends have been dealing with, so it applies to you guys as well. It bothers me when an overwhelming majority of people who went out of their way to say we care about watching your videos don't. It's just the principle of the thing. You know me, I'm all about principles. Man, I know that's probably going to sound like I'm really selfish or stuck up, and that's something that I do worry about on occasion. If I come off as too stuck up or selfish. I mean, even if I don't outright say those things, I do think them. I just wanted to make that known. I mean, as humble as I like to think that I am, I do think in the back of my mind, hey, I'm being humble, maybe somebody should appreciate that. I don't know if anybody else worries about this sort of stuff. Or, yeah, I'm probably the only person in the world that thinks about these things. Well, we've got a couple of big dudes in here to worry about, and they're shooting crap at me. I gotta pay attention more often. Did you guys shoot each other? Hey, I can deal with that. So let's jump out of the way, get your head. Head, really important. And is the other guy still gonna shoot at me, or did he die already? Or is he hiding? Hey, where are you going, buddy? You're supposed to be in one spot where I can hit you. And you didn't lose your head! I wanted your head! Oh, well. I can take your head, though, right? Head? Head? Why are you walking so slowly away from me? Come back here, I want your head. You didn't drop your head either. And for some reason, your laser changes colors. You lost your head, though. And now we can go through the door and enter Lupus's area. This place also has a glass finish on the floor. And in here we will find something that we will only use in this area and never speak of again. The night vision goggles! All we have to do is stand on this little platform here, this pad, and it activates night vision. For some reason, this is the only time in the game you will ever see it. Kinda wish they did more with it, but at the same time, can understand why they only did this once. And this area will eventually loop around, so I'm not going to spend too much time lost in here. We will have to backtrack to get everything. Or at least to be able to leave after we get everything. Come back here, I want to kill you. Die already! I shot you at least 15 times. Yes, I've been counting. I counted at least 15 bullets flew through you before you died, and it made me angry. These guys have a lot more health than the other ones. Maybe they're rhino drones. I obviously can't see, because I can only see in green. But first we'll head through this area here. I suppose we'll take out the drones that are shooting at us before we go in there, because I don't want anybody disturbing me when I'm in there. Yeah, these guys are not rhino drones. I can see. They just look like regular blue ant drones, soldier drones, and you threw a grenade at me. And more ammo. Okay, now down here, we will eventually loop back around to this area. I won't go down there quite yet. But first I want to go through that area, the little alcove that we came across before, which is over in this direction, and we can see a couple of Mizar tokens. I don't think there are any capacity upgrades. And something very easily skippable is this hole in the wall that has tribals. I can't tell you how many times I've gone through this area and completely missed those tribals. But they're there, and you need to know to look for them. I don't think there are any more holes like that. I could loop around down there. No, we'll have to go around this section anyway. I'll loop around to the part where I pointed we would be going down later. So let's pick up another capacity upgrade. Shotgun, which I never really use, except when I run out of ammo for everything else, as displayed in my Eshibone run. I hope I didn't miss any split paths. There's another split path. And I tried to blow that thing up in midair, but you didn't allow me to. And I forget you guys have extra health for some reason. Would you just... Okay. Thank you. I didn't even have to finish my sentence. He knew I wanted him to die. Somebody shoot me with an explosive that I didn't notice. I heard something explode. Hello? I guess not. That's reasonable, I guess. So this is the area I was talking about, I think. No, it wasn't. Why am I sputtering nonsense? But I don't think there are any other hidden areas down here. This is just exactly what it looks like. So let's continue on our way. We'll hopefully end up in the area I pointed out before. And I believe we'll be approaching the exit fairly soon. Hello? Fairly soon exit. Art, where are you? What? Usually it's where art thou? And I said you. Who cares? Just kill the damn thing. I don't know why they run away. It's like they're trying to get a better position because they're looking back at me like they want to actually kill me. But they're just running. And running and running and running. And like they don't care. But there's the exit. However, we're going to continue further down here. For something that I don't remember. Is there any reason for me to be coming down in this direction? I guess we'll find out. Well, hello, capacity increase. I suppose it was worth it. And another capacity increase. I could have sworn when I was younger I would find a bonus totem in here, but I guess I was thinking about Juno's area, because there ain't no bonus in here. And that's all there is to the night vision section. We just have to hurry up to the elevator that we saw right over here, and we'll never have to worry about the green screens again. Ever! At least that's assuming I can get the last 6 or so tribals without dying. I certainly hope that's true. But this elevator is going to take us up out of this extremely dark section. I've always wondered if it really is dark, or if they just give you the night vision goggles for the sake of it. Like, if you can disable the night vision goggles with a cheat, will it actually be pitch black? Or do they just cut out the red and blue? But first, turn around, and you'll find a tribal over there, or maybe 2. Be very careful with these jumps. They take advantage of the fact that Lupus can hover for a great distance. You need to know that you can only hover so far for so long. Try to get as much distance out of a jump as you possibly can. And as much height when you jump, too. Not so much the jump that we just made as this jump right here. I don't remember ever actually failing this jump, but it's pretty difficult to make considering that it's required. So, be very careful with this jump. I really hope I made it. Please hover up to it. There we go. Yeah, that jump is very nerve-wracking. But we've only got 2 more tribals to save, and they're right up at the top. Right up at the top with the fake water on the ground. It's not actually water, it's just a texture. Unfortunate, I know. But them's the breaks. And our last 2 tribals right over here. And now we never have to come back to Mizar's palace again. Well, we will, but not for a very long while. For reasons that I cannot explain without spoilers. Surprise. But that's going to do it for Lupus's area.